Hi, welcome and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share a step-by-step look into something that has supported me for many years, which is a lemon essential oil. This is something that I personally use throughout over 15 years of severe chronic illness, including Lyme disease, toxic mold, and a lot of other things. It's not a conventional practice, and I'm not a doctor. This isn't advice or recommendation. It's simply me sharing my story of the practices that have helped me to fully heal. This is something I also still return to for additional detox support, just seasonally or when I'm feeling like I'm a little gunked up and slowed down. This protocol specifically helped me when I was going through Lyme disease treatments or parasite treatments or candida treatments and had a lot of die-off, but I also just felt very gunked up and detoxed very often. Liver was always something that was feeling toxic to me. After these enemas, I feel a lot less sluggish, more energized, a lot less pain, inflammation reduction, and I just feel lighter in my whole body. The materials I use are simple. It's a 7.8 ounce fleet enema bottle, which is emptied and rinsed out. Purified water or spring water, never tap water. Lemon essential oil from doTERRA is where I get it from. It has to be specifically labeled for internal use. Most essential oils are not. And just have a nice space to lie down, probably in your bathroom if you're first starting. I briefly want to address the plastic bottle and why I use this. It was something that I started using when I was feeling very low energy and just my basic needs of eating and doing my protocols and practices for the day was too much. Then the steel bucket for enemas is just too much for the washing, the process, and even just for my mind to figure it out. So this is such an easy way to still stick with my practices and rituals while doing it in a way that feels good to me, and I get the water out of it as quick as possible so that it's not sitting in there any longer than it has to. Again, just my preference, and I feel great after these. I start by emptying the fleet bottle and rinsing it out. Then I mix the room temperature water and the boiling water together. It's about 2/3 of the room temperature water and 1/3 of the boiling water. I typically just check it with my finger to make sure it's not too hot, but a thermometer is something that I could use as well. Then I add about 5 drops of the lemon essential oil in. I immediately put the cap on, shake the bottle up, and administer. Again, this lemon essential oil has been approved for internal use. I've personally never had a problem with it, but if lemon essential oil is something that feels too strong at any point in time, another option would just be lemon water. So like a half a tablespoon of lemon juice, fresh lemon juice, and then in the same amount of water for the fleet bottle. When I first began doing enemas about 10 years ago, I would begin in the bathroom right next to the toilet so that I could always get right there if I needed to. But over time, I have built control and comfort in these practices, and now I can just lie in my bed and sit there cozily. There's instructions and pictures on the side of the bottle, which is how I learned how to initially do these, and then I just kind of found out what worked for me over time. So why lemon for me specifically? Lemon has been an incredible support for my liver. From what I understand, when administered this way, it reaches the liver directly via the portal vein system, from the colon straight to the liver. Since the liver filters all of the blood in the body every 3 to 5 minutes, it feels like the entire system is getting a gentle cleanse. Lemon also breaks down lactic acid in the body. So lactic acid is what we build up between our muscle fibers from working out or from holding stress. Like when we are clenching our jaw, that was something I used to do all the time. My neck would always get it, especially in the occipital points here at the bottom of the skull. Tension, headaches, shoulder tension. This is all like that tensing building up of the lactic acid. So this helps to break down that lactic acid and release it from the system. Speaking of acid, even though lemon is acidic, it actually creates an alkalizing effect in our body, so it helps to bring down inflammation. In aromatherapy, lemon is also something that is used to boost the mood and bring energy into the system, and this is something I certainly feel both of after doing an essential oil enema. Again, this is simply something that I've been using and sharing from my own experience. It's one of the many tools that I learned to use during my healing journey, and it's something I still use now as periodic detox and care. I'm sharing it in case it sparks any curiosity or resonance with anyone walking on a similar path. But again, it isn't advice or suggestion, just one personal ritual that's brought me a lot of relief and support in my own life. Thanks for being here and listening. Wishing deep peace and clarity for ease on anyone on their healing journey. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.